Hello. Hey Tanel, what's up? I don't even know. Anissa. Anissa.
Yes.
Um, get my purse downstairs.
Huh?
Get my purse downstairs. My lip gloss should be in my new little purse by the couch. Go get them.
Okay.
Cause my lips are dry. I am not feeling well. I'm feeling a little bit better, but um, hi Empress, how are you? I'm feeling a little bit better, but not completely. As you can see, well, here my nose, you know, is still very stuffy. But I know it's not COVID or anything like that. It's just a really bad cold. Thank you for being here, Empress. Where is it?
I'm looking for it.
Bring the whole purse.
Okay.
Give it to me. Where's my stuff?
Don't know.
Did you just take my stuff out of my purse?
No.
Pick this up. And I know how you are. You like to take people's stuff. Get this one. Where's my damn? I'm gonna get so aggravated. I'm gonna get so aggravated because I don't even know. Yeah, it is not COVID. I don't need you to leave yet. I heard you taking stuff out of my purse. Is that what you were doing?
No. Because because I was looking for it.
Look by the printer. Look on top of there.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Like, where's my lip gloss and stuff? Should have been in here. It's gonna get me real pissed. Is it on the counter where the printer is?
No, I don't see it.
Give me a second, guys. It'll irritate me really bad. If I gotta come down there and you keep telling me it's not down there, it's gonna be a problem. this trash, I want you to take all of it, all throw this shit away. What you looking at? Take the trash. What are you looking at? Y'all know how to pick up after yourself. I tell you this all the time. Ladies can be messy. Princesses do not make dirty mess. You heard me? Close enough. Close enough. It's just the fact that my little box sister is definitely gonna piss me off. Put this back on the floor. And now I gotta sit here and think about where could it be? And I don't even know. I don't even know. And that's my two favorite lip glosses. You took my lip gloss? Anyway, y'all. Oh, Lord. I'm so mad. Like, my lip gloss is just missing. Erda, how are you? Well, what you been up to now? That is crazy. How the fuck up? My lip balm Be right here in this damn purse. And all of a sudden it's not here. I'm like, what the fuck is my shit? I actually have like 6 different lip glosses that I carry. And it's missing. And I'm so pissed. Like, I'm trying to contain my anger though. Hi, best friend. You know how random I am. Like, I just randomly do stuff. Like, I wasn't even thinking about coming online. I just said, you know what? I feel like it. So I came online. Jim, flirting with this Aquarius. It's 2 Aquarians together. Go figure. I don't like Aquarian men. Well, I don't know if it's is it a man? But yeah, I don't like Aquarian. I don't do well with them. They just aggravate me. I can't be with someone who's like just as similar as I am. It's just well, either one. I can't do another Aquarius. What channel messages do you want? Because I don't got no... What? You want, I mean, I could just send them to you by your inbox if you're not going to be here. I mean, I might as well just send it to you on Instagram. All right, bestie. I got you. The only thing different in our chart is our moon. What's your moon's? Some people don't know, but moon signs is the most important when it comes to compatibility in Venus. I would say Venus, yeah, for more like the sexual, the physical, like what you're attracted to, you know, Mars as well for the sex drive and stuff. So as long as that's compatible, don't even worry about the sun. But as long as the moon, the Venus, and the Mars is compatible, you should be good. And that's not to say that no relationship is perfect, but it's just not gonna be toxic because you guys just naturally know each other's needs. So, oof, good luck with that, girl. Leo moon and a Cancer moon. If your moons are not in the same element or they square each other, Leo and Cancer square each other. It's not going to be impossible, but it's going to be difficult. Okay. It'll be difficult. So it's going to take a lot of work, you know, to make it work. A lot of compromise. You're going to have to let go of your ego, your control issues, and all that stuff and show more vulnerability. And she's going to need to have tough skin when it comes to you as well, because she's naturally very sensitive with a Cancer moon. So she, you know, she gonna have to, y'all gonna have to just make it work. Sacrifice parts of yourself to make it work. But sometimes when you sacrifice parts of yourself to make it work like that, eventually it can also build like a resentment, because it's just like your moon sign is really who you are. So it's like when you can't like be yourself when you're moon sign, and you have to keep sacrificing your needs to make that other person happy and comfortable, eventually you just get really like resentful. And again, that's not to say it's impossible for you guys to work out, but it's just going to take a lot of work on both sides. It'll probably take about like 10 times more work than if your moons were compatible. And that's why I be trying to tell people. I be trying to tell people, like, you worried about the sun sign. That's not even what really matters. Well, to be honest with you, your sun sign is your ego. That's why it's called the sun. That's Leo. It's your ego. It's what you want to seem like. It's the outer you. But it's not the inner you. Yeah, so it's like, it's crazy because the outer her wants to be an Aquarius, right? Carefree, yeah, whatever. But the inner her is very sensitive and emotional. That's who she really is. I just used the rinse for my nose, and that shit really did actually help. Kind of open up my nose a little bit. So when people say to use that shit does work. And that's why, to be honest now, you might resonate with being more of a Leo. If you have not sent money, please do not ask me questions. It will go unanswered. These are not free readings, guys. You can't figure out payment? Well, I don't know, honey. I can't figure out an answer, you know. These are not free readings, loves. Yes, that how I feel. Yeah. I mean, you're still going to have some Aquarian traits, but that's not really, at the end of the day, like, your core personality of who you are. Oh, my God. Didn't I say no super chat to now? Please tell them. The chat says no super chat payment. It literally says no super chat. I do not take super chat. Oh, my God. I don't know why people don't, like, read when they come into a place of business. Like, they don't read what's accepted. They just send money anywhere. And I just don't get it. Because I put that twice in the chat that I do not take super chat. And you know why? Because super chat is ripping you guys off too. Because super chat, YouTube takes at least 50% of that super chat. So you sent 20, I'm only getting $10. you're only getting a $10 worth of your reading. So we're both losing here. This is why I don't take Super Chat. PayPal, Chime, Apple Cash only. And I let that be known. So if y'all sending money to Super Chat, that is going to be on you. I can't even refund you. Okay? Because that payment goes to Google. And I have nothing to do with it after that. So I can't even give you your money back. I know you're excited, but honey, you have to also stop, pay attention, and listen, because y'all not going to get the full value of the money you're sending if you send by Super Chat. Okay? You're just not. So I will do a $10 reading for you, but it's not going to be 20 because I'm not getting 20 from that. YouTube going to take 10. So it's going to be a $10 reading. If you want to send the other 10, you are more than welcome to do that, but it's going to be a $10 answer, okay? And I don't even understand why YouTube even does that. Like, why are creators, that's the way for us to get tipped, and you guys are taking out of our tip. I don't know. That's why I don't deal with it. Y'all taking out of our tip. The whole point of a super chat is to thank the creator. And YouTube takes our money. So, interesting. This is why I'm going to start going live on TikTok very soon. Because YouTube is getting greedy for people's money on here. Yeah, I'll do the 10, but it's not going to be the $20 that you said. Yeah, off of creators, because if we don't upload videos, YouTube will cease to exist. We're the one giving y'all the content, so why are you guys taking our money? Think about it, if all creators stop making videos, what happens to YouTube? You don't have to feel like shit. You do not have to feel like shit. You just have to, for future references, not just with me, anywhere you go, make sure that you read before you send your money anywhere, okay? Because that's just not how things are supposed to be done. Make sure you clarify with the person that's doing the live and ask them, hi, what payment methods are you guys taking? Can I send by super chat? You got to ask first. I've had people send money to my Cash App. I don't even use Cash App anymore. So I'm like, where did you send that money to? And then people lose their money, and that's not my fault. I don't take Cash App. Hey, Eli, how are you, honey? So what's your question, sweet? And please tell me your first name. Nothing happened. We just had yet another person send money to Super Chat. I had to explain again why Super Chat is a no-no. No, I will still do it. I will still do it, honey. But $20 answer versus a $10 answer is a major difference, you know. I need his name. Anybody else love them some fudge stripes? Oh, my favorite cookie. My favorite cookie. They're not too sweet. Does Drew love Kim? Does Drew love Kim? Does Drew love Kim? How long you been knowing him? Does Drew love Kim? Does Drew love Kim, please? Drew. After 7 months, to be very real with you, if you have to ask if a man loves you and it's been 7 months, if you still don't know the answer to that, in 7 months, more than likely that man does not love you, okay? I can't help it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just really blunt. Like, I just don't like to lead people the wrong way. 7 months, if a man loved you, like, he would tell you that within a matter of at least a few months. Okay? So 7 months is a long time. But no, the answer to that is no. He doesn't love you, honey. He doesn't love you. 7 of Wands, the Devil, and the Fool. If anything, he does not really care. That's the truth. The Fool is a careless energy. You know, he can take or leave you and move forward whenever he moves forward. That's him. Okay, the Devil, he may have some kind of attachment to you, and it may be more physical or sexual. Okay, but sex does not equal love. Okay, so yeah, he does not love you. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands as well, so he may be treating this as more of a hookup, a fling, or seeing this connection as more of like a casual thing for him. But there's no love in these cards for him. Okay. I'll ask one more time. Does Drew love Kim? Does Drew love Kim? Does Drew love Kim? The Four of Pentacles. Okay, so Four of Pentacles is a no card in tarot. Okay, he does not love you. He may love to control you though, maybe with sex or something like that. But that's not love. The Devil is not love, and if it is love, it's a distorted, unhealthy love. Okay, it's not the real thing. Okay. I don't trust. Well, you have a good reason not to trust him. Because you shouldn't trust him. Not with that energy. You should not trust him. You're welcome. You know. You are welcome, Kim. Hi, Vibrant. How are you? Thank you. Chanel said this is how we starting off. Hey. Yeah. I'm going to tell people the truth at the end of the day. Hate me to, you can say, pretty, I hate you, bitch. You know, till the cows come home. But you gonna thank me later when the truth reveals itself. And that's just that. Nice to see you too. It's been a little minute. It's been a little minute. People be afraid to get readings from me. Don't be afraid. Be aware. Don't be afraid, y'all. You should be more afraid of wasting your time with somebody because you were too afraid to get answers from the jump. And then now you wasted so much time with some freak when you could have used that time to be with someone who actually wants you. Okay? You should be afraid of wasting your time. Not finding out the truth, wasting your time should terrify you. Marilla, hold on. Marilla, based on what you sent, my love, I can only give you a very brief answer, okay? Do you want to know thoughts? Thought? Because I'm not going to go deep into the thoughts, but thought or feeling. Thoughts and feelings are two different things. What someone thinks of you is their perception, whether false, obscured, or accurate. Feelings is coming from their heart space. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I wish I could play live, some music on live, but YouTube doesn't like that either. You have music playing in the background, they have a problem with that. So this is a bunch of BS. People do it on TikTok all the time, and it never happens. I'll be seeing people on TikTok playing music all the time on live. Never get shut down for it. If you have not already, guys, please follow my TikTok. It's Pretty Intuitive TA. Okay, because y'all like to see me live on here, but I'm gonna start going live on TikTok instead. I'll be dead on here. Once I go live on TikTok, I'm gonna be getting a lot of people. A lot of people. Okay, so let me see. All right, Vince's feelings for Morella. Let me get one card. Vince's feelings for Morella. Vince's feelings for Morella. We got two cards. Queen of Wands. Did I read for you before? Is this a Scorpio? Because I can't remember if... Because your name sounds familiar. Two cards came out for how he feels about you. Four of Cups and Queen of Wands. I'm trying to see if I read for you before because I feel like his name is familiar and so is your name. But anyway. Four of Cups is a card of a rejection. The Queen of Wands. I feel like the Queen of Wands is how he sees you. Okay. So it feels like he's attracted to you. but his interest is superficial. Um, I don't feel like there is any emotions or romantic feelings right now. Okay, the Four of Cups would suggest that there isn't. I don't know if there ever was, but we're talking about right now. I don't know. It feels superficial. Like he likes you, but it's not anything deep. Um, yeah, I don't feel like he's that interested, but he's like he likes you, he finds you attractive, and that's kind of where it stops. Like I don't even think he's thinking any deeper into it. Yeah, now you got the devil coming out for the Four of Cups. Okay, so that tells me his interest. That confirms it. That his interest in you is mostly just physical. Okay, it's like that may be all he's seeing in this connection. Okay, in you. And I know that sounds fucked up, but he may just be seeing you as the fun time, the good time, you know, and nothing else. But he definitely thinks you're sexy. That's where it ends for him. Maybe I'm different, babe. And not your typical. Oh, I love it when you make me change. Why just look at me and tell me stay? This ain't no temporary feeling. The way I believe here. We could take our time. I'll never go down for you. Just take your time, what's the rush? So baby, I'm a dog. Yeah, that's I mean that's true. You know, definitely don't. Yeah, because I feel like in his mind, he's like, well, she looks nice, you know, but I don't see anything deeper in her. And again, I know that sounds fucked up, but the devil suggests that he just sees you as an object, a sex object, just sex or physical, just something nice to look at, but nothing deeper than that. So once a guy sees you like that, best thing to do is just to, you see, I mean, it depends on what you want out of him. Because if you just want to jump his bones, then I mean, I guess that's fine. But if you want something serious, you don't want a guy who's seeing you like that. Okay. That means he's not going to value you if he just sees you as a sex object, or, you know, like you don't have anything else to offer other than sex to him. Okay, Marissa, let's see. Hold on, y'all. So Marissa says she just started investing in the stock market. Okay, Marissa, so you kind of asked about 3 questions. General money, what's coming at the end of the year, and is the stock market going to bring you more money? Bring you money. So what you sent will cover the first 2, but if you want the third one to be answered, then you will need to send a little bit more, okay? Please remember, y'all, your reading is going to be reflected by how much you donate, okay? If you have multiple questions, please make sure that your donation is matching how much detail you need. How many questions that you have. What does Marissa need to know about money right now? Ooh, that jumped out. The 8 of Wands. Money for Marissa. All right, so it's not looking by the end of the year. We're only going to be looking at currently money. Money for Marissa. What does she need to know right now? Money for Marissa. What does Marissa need to know right now? So I do feel like you kind of have momentum going with something here. But I feel like, because the 8 of Wands will talk about something moving quickly. Something, you know, because I've seen, like, when it comes to money, it could mean money is coming in, but it's also going out very fast. Okay, so I don't know if you've been spending more. Okay, and that's okay. I'm hearing something about online shopping, you know. Okay, so this is to say that money is going to be coming in, but it could be leaving just as fast as it come in if you're not being, you know, conscious and aware of it. Okay. Money for Marissa. What does she need to know? Money for Marissa. Yeah, you got the Knight of Wands, so that's another fast card. Knight of Wands and 8 of Wands can also be talking about travel. So maybe you could make money, or, you know, doing something that involves traveling. Okay. Money for Marissa. What does she need to know? Money for Marissa. Hierophant. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, see when we got the Hierophant coming out, and you have the 8 of Wands, and the Hierophant is the card that's going to slow everything down, okay? Hierophant, that's Taurus energy, and all the other cards are fire. So I feel like it's kind of saying you need to get more structure, okay? More of a handle on your spending. Okay, because I feel like money is coming in, but it's going out. And it's like you're moving, and it feels like no real solid foundation or plan with it. Okay, so it's like, are you saving? Are you investing? You know, are you shopping too much? That's the things that you would want to think about. See, the Emperor and the Hierophant. Did these lights just turn off? Guys, hold on. Every time it rains in Atlanta, the lights just turn off. I don't. Hold on. Yeah, I just heard a big boom outside, y'all. Like a big, big boom. We're gonna have to open a window. Hold on, I'm just gonna open a window or something. Every time it rains, the lights go off. I heard a big boom outside. That shit said boom. Hold on, give me a second. Oh my God. Did the lights just turn on? And they're back on. I don't know why. Atlanta is like this. Hold on. Don't move to Atlanta. Don't move here unless you like lights to turn off on you with like a little speck of rain. But yeah, so what I was saying is the Emperor and the Hierophant would tell you to be a little bit more traditional and conservative when it comes to your money. Okay? Start thinking about how to create more stability and security for yourself with your money. Um, and when you say, what do you want to know about your career? End of the year for Marissa. End of the year money for Marissa. Okay, so Marissa, looks like by the end of the year, it looks like success is yours, honey. Something's gonna be successful for you. Yep. There, you will have way more stability in your life, security. Four of Wands is here. There's something you're gonna be able to celebrate and be proud of. Something that you've built for yourself, even if that's just, you know, um, more of a foundation for yourself. Um, it's gonna be something that you have to celebrate. That's for sure. Okay. You're gonna be on your high horse by the end of the year. End of the year money for Marissa. Something's going to be very successful for you. Yeah, the current path that you're on, something that you're currently doing is going to lead to success. So if it's the stock market or whatever it is, it's going to lead to success. Okay. But also just make sure that you are taking that advice of focusing on creating that stability and that structure for your finances. Because you can have a lot of money coming in all you want, but if you're not managing it right, then it's like, what are you doing? Okay? What are you doing? It's not going to get you far. So the Emperor would start thinking about, like IRAs and, retirement and stuff like that. That's what the Emperor would prioritize. You know, making sure that there is long-term security there. The Knight of Pentacles, yeah. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's a different energy. Um, that's a different energy. The Knight of Pentacles is slower. He's cautious. You know, he has a method to his madness. He's calculated. He's methodical. He put thought into his moves, his action, where his money's going. Okay, so currently, remember when I pulled currently was the Knight of Wands. Now it's saying the Knight of Pentacles. So I believe by the end of the year, because I'm giving you this advice now, you're going to start pacing yourself a little bit more, making sure that, you know, you have that security for yourself and you're not just making money and spending it and spending it and spending it. So I feel like that's what's going to ultimately also lead to a better outcome for yourself financially by the end of the year. Okay. So you will definitely feel really proud of yourself and successful. Okay. So when it comes to career, what was your question? Yeah, the Transformer blue. The Transformer blue. And they probably hook another Transformer up. But yeah, I just heard that you will be successful in your endeavors. Okay. Page of Wands, Six of Wands. Let's see if it's speaking about the stock market specifically. Stock market for Marissa. Is that going to play off? It's a stop. Stop. Is the stock market going to pay off for Marissa, please? By the end of the year. Is the stock market going to pay off for Marissa? Ain't gonna be easy at first. It ain't gonna be an easy journey. Is the stock market gonna pay off for Marissa? Stock market. Yeah, I seen that. Queen of Pentacles. Is the stock market going to pay off for Marissa? I feel like Marissa, not immediately. We're August, September, October, November, December. Not immediately. So I feel like your success may not necessarily come from the stock market by the end of the year. It may come from your marketing or from whatever else you're pursuing. Okay, because the Six of Wands would also talk about reaching more people, gaining more like views and stuff like that, and customers. It's like the Six of Wands is the public card, right? So I think your success by the end of the year is coming more to from that than the stock market. But that's not to say it can't be successful for you. It's just going to take more time. Okay? Seven of Pentacles is going to take time, work, effort, patience. And sometimes you're going to feel frustrated like it ain't going to pay off. But to start seeing profit from it, like I feel like it would be maybe several months before that even happens. Okay? And that's just a heads up. That'll be several months. Yeah, the number 7 is strong. The number 7 keeps coming out. You got 7 of Pentacles and 7 of Wands. Okay. So for you to really you know, see like a good cash flow from it or something, give it at least 7 months. Okay. But the Six of Swords to tell me that, like I said, it could be choppy, you know, it could be choppy. So you'll have good times, bad times. It's like a wave. You're up, down, up, down. That's kind of what I feel it's saying. Um, but I feel like if you have the vision, you have the patience, I would say give it 7 months within that time frame. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about much about the stock market, but I know I did invest in Amazon, um, Disney, Apple and stuff. And I got back, I ain't got back a shit amount of money, but I got back at least, I probably made a total of like maybe $300 back. Yeah, that wasn't right away, obviously. That was like over a course of like 3 months. But it was something. It was something. And I didn't even invest that much. So I was like, damn, okay. I fucks with it. I need to go back to doing it. I was actually just doing it through Cash App. I don't have Cash App no more. So I'll find another way. You did? Thank you, babes. Yeah, I'm going to have you, I don't know if they have moderators or narrate. Um, but I'm going to make you a narrator on there as well. Moderator, whatever they call it on TikTok. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like cuz obviously you could make income off of it, Marissa, but I feel like the real like growth, if you want to see more, like making more money per month, not just within months, then like I said, give it at least several months, okay? I'm so mad. Like I cannot believe like where the freak is my lip glosses? This shit don't make no sense. Good morning. It's breakfast. Lost track of time, but we had a ball. Let's catch a movie and dinner. Alright, yeah, that don't make no sense, bro. But I know it's not in my coach purse. Y'all, I have an obsession with purses. I have so many purses. Ain't that cute? Ain't she cute? I have an obsession with purses. A lot of different purses. I even got me a Burberry purse, but I don't even wear that damn purse like that. It's been a minute since I wore it. Good morning. It's breakfast. Let's catch a movie. That is crazy. I cannot believe. That's so weird. Like, how do I not have?
Mommy, Katie's mom said, say it again, Katie. Wait.
What?
Say it again.
I thought she already had my phone number.
Anyways, I'm joining you. What are you doing?
You just put it through. Yeah, I'm probably about to transfer to my desk because I'm probably about to transfer to my desk. And turn the camera around. I just wanted to show my face. I do that every now and then so people could see who the owner of this channel is, because it's always my hands and stuff. Yeah, I had to switch because my freaking phone is about to die. And my charger and stuff only makes sense if I do it while I'm on my desk. All right, Marissa, I got you. Just give me one moment. Let's use this one. Eli's like, no super chat. Eli had to remind them, no super chat. All right, Spirit, is Marissa gonna get a higher paying job? Is Marissa going to get a higher paying job? Marissa. Is Marissa going to get a higher paying job? The Magician. So it's saying yes. Well, this is a maybe card, right? But it's the Magician is like, look, Spirit telling you, look, you could have whatever it is that you want. You could manifest that if you want. Okay? As long as you have the desire, the power, the skill, you know, you have everything you need, honey. Then yes, you can definitely manifest a higher paying job. Okay? It's just up to you when the Magician comes out. Will Marissa get a higher paying job? Use the resources that you know you have available to you to make that happen. Okay? That's what it's trying to tell you. Also, I feel like it wants you to follow your heart. Follow your heart, okay? But I don't know why when I kind of feel like you would make more money in more like creative pursuits than like a job. I don't know. That's just what I get, but you don't have to follow that. You don't have to follow that. Yeah, I feel like you'll make more money in creative pursuits. Or it could even be saying just look for creative pursuits in addition to your job. You don't want a job. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. I feel like when you got all this water energy, it's kind of saying that you may have some kind of either talents, or there could be something that you can get into that you can make money out of. Like, again, what would be an example? Anything like on social media, right? Like, let's say you're a vlogger or something like that. That's a creative talent pursuit, you know. Singing, writing, you know, just stuff like that. That would be more talent based compared to a 9 to 5. Okay. You want passive income. Well, I understand passive income, but at the same time, you know, you still have to, you know, put in some work for it to become passive. And you're still going to have to water that talent, water what you're doing continuously. So yeah, and then now that you have the Lovers, this is also about aligning with what you feel like you're meant to be aligning with and doing. That's about doing what you love. See, both of these cards are love. Okay. Doing what you love, doing something that you're passionate about, is kind of where you may be, Spirit might be leading you to at this time. Okay. As far as trying to make more money. This is not about you asking about love, Marissa. This is not even about love. I'm saying doing what you love. That is what it's talking about. Doing something that you feel resonates within your soul. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Did you hear me say? Did you hear me say something about love and romance? No, because you could love what you do. Okay. Love doesn't always mean a romantic situation. It could be love in anything. But yeah, doing something that you feel you resonate with spiritually, emotionally, and all that stuff. Usually for the magician, when people show up for the magician, that's usually talking about like things, even if it's hidden. Okay, it's like there's something that you're good at, would be good at, whether you know about it now or something that you eventually discover about yourself that could be lead you to making more money. Simple as that. The Cups cards, when it comes to money, is about your creative talents, creativity, and doing what you love. Because some people, they get into certain careers because it's not what they love, but shit, they just want the money. But then other people, not that they don't care about money, but they rather do what they love rather than just doing shit just because it's money in it. You know, you don't derive the same fulfillment that you would with something that you actually love to do. So I just think that's what spirit is wanting for you. Okay. Whatever that is, I'm not you. It's up to you to know what it is that you feel you're really good at, um, and how you can make money from it, or more money. So let me take my dose. Robitussin. Man, this bottle's almost empty. Whatever the hell this is. See, colds nowadays, for some reason, in 2021, it's not how it used to be. And I think ever since COVID happened, colds are not the typical colds. Okay? These colds that's been coming out, the variant of it will take you out. And you will think that you have something serious. Ooh, shit. You really would. These colds have you down bad for 2 weeks. Before COVID, colds used to only last about 7 days tops. Now these shits have you gone for a minute. And then you think that you need to go see a doctor. Yeah, I understand, Marissa. I understand, my love. Okay, Robin, go ahead with your question. I just hate that the fact that that person sent a super chat to my freaking that $20 to super chat, because that's the $20 I can't even touch right now. I can't even use that $20 right now because YouTube ain't gonna pay me that till the 21st of September. Another reason why I don't like super chat, because you don't get your money right away. You gotta wait basically a month before you get it. People don't read instructions. They don't. They just come in here and just do things that they want to do the way they want to do it, you know. And it tells you a lot about that. I mean, YouTubers only, basically you can call it a salary. I mean, we get paid the 21st of every month. Anyway, we get paid once. Why have things become distant for Robin and Josh? Robin and Josh. Why have things become more distant? Robin and Josh. Why have things become... Where did it go? Oh, I thought I had... Why did things become more distant for Robin and Josh? Why has things become distant for Robin and Josh? 3 of Cups, death. Why have things become more distant for Robin and Josh? King of Wands. Why have things become more distant for Robin and Josh? It's because of obviously we know it's a third party situation. The reason why is because you guys are just not on the same page, okay? You're not on the same page in like what you want, okay? So you may be wanting to take this to another level, whereas he doesn't feel like he's wanting to do that, okay? And we do have 2 3s here, so that is obviously indicative of a third party situation, okay? For death, something has changed here. Transformation. What's death for? Why has things gotten distant between Joshua and Robin? What's death? What is death? The 8 of Cups. Huh. So, I don't know. I just don't think you and him are on the same page. Okay. And if we're being real, I don't really think he has feelings. Like romantically, he may not. His feelings may have changed. Okay. Kind of what it looks like here. Seems like there was some sort of illusion that has kind of like went away for him. So I don't know how he was seeing you before or the situation, but maybe he's kind of seeing like he doesn't really have, because this 2 of Swords came out reverse. He doesn't really feel romantic about you, even though there's attraction here. Okay. And it just feels like he may be seeing this as more of a friendship or wanting that with you and not something deeper than that. He may not be feeling anything deeper than that, okay? It just feels like he would be content with keeping things the way they are, and he doesn't feel the need to be in a relationship with you or to go further. Okay? Well, I don't know, but either way, right now it's saying that he doesn't have feelings and he emotionally is not attached to this and he would want to keep things the way it is. Okay? That's why things are more distant now. His feelings have changed for you. You're welcome. Oh, damn, it's hot. Who's having something to drink tonight? What did I have? I had some what do you call that shit? I had some XXL last night, but I'll probably have me some damn tequila tonight. I try not to drink too much wine because wine will make you gain weight. Stay away from too much wine. One thing about cancers, they love to drink. I have not met one cancer that do not like a good drink. Sorry. Even my current guy, he's a cancer. Well, he's not like he's more of a smoker. Like, he'll smoke weed. But you know, he definitely loves him a good drink every now and then. When I want to eat and drink. Girl, look, I am DoorDash queen, okay? DoorDash queen, and I'm actually going to be cooking on Sunday. I only cook on the weekends because during the week, it's just too much. I typically make food that'll last at least a few days into the week. I don't eat food for more than leftovers for more than 3 days. If it's fish or something, I'll eat it like the second day and that's it. I'm DoorDash again. Oh yeah. Yeah, my mom, she's cancer. One thing about my mom, she always gonna make sure I got some food in my stomach. Like, when I have an attitude, she'll look at me and she'll be like, she used to be like, you hungry? She wouldn't even ask me. She'd be like, what you want to eat? As soon as she see I got me a little random attitude, and she'll be like, I know your favorite. You want a baked potato and some barbecue wings? I'm like, yeah. My mom always knew what the hell I like. She do not hesitate. My smile came right back. I'm tired as hell. I'm in the bed right now. Food and drink coming right to the door. Bye. I be ordering shit, what is it? I be ordering tequila straight to my house. I don't give a damn. I never did. Never cared. Shit. Because after working and doing all that stuff, running around, especially if you have kids, it's more convenient to just be home and just order your food and have them come to the door, you know? Eli, what you gonna eat? And don't tell me air fryer tenders. You need to cook, Eli. Eli, you know how to cook? Ah. Y'all, why is it that I only attract cancer men? Like, who could tell me why? Anybody who could tell me why, I will give them a free reading right now. Like, why? Why do I only... Now, I'm not gonna say only, but it's like really only cancer men that I end up like in relationships with. And I've never actually been in a full blown relationship with any other sign other than a Cancer. So I mean, well, that Virgo relationship, that shit was only that shit only lasts like 3 months tops, and it was already done. But that was it. I don't know. It's like there's a repellent around me. Like other signs, I just can't. I don't know. It's like they don't give me, I guess, like the comfort that I get out of Cancer people. I don't know how to describe it. Like I just don't feel like right with other signs, and I don't know. I just feel like other signs would be quick to like not have my back. Like, I don't know. But with Cancers, I feel like they just, when they love you, they gonna have your back. And that's just what I need. I need protection, emotional protection. I need physical protection. I don't need someone who's so quick to leave. Um, and fire sign men scare me because they're just always so quick to just, well, bye. Like, I don't know. That's just not how I operate, you know, at all. We love to care for folks. Never did Cancer member. Cancer are supposed to be really nurturing, intuitive healers. Yeah, and I think it has a lot to do with my, because I have a Libra moon, so I naturally need to feel nurtured because that's what I give, and I need it to be given back. Like, I need comfort. I need emotional security. I need empathy. I need someone who can be sensitive in certain times, especially when it comes to my feelings. And sometimes I just need someone who just knows, like, without me always having to speak. And, like, you can kind of pick up on like my needs, you know, just same way I know I could just pick up on my man's needs. I've always been like that. I know what he needs, when he needs it, what he may be thinking, and I need someone just like that. Like, I shouldn't have to explain myself. Oh, babe, I want to kiss right now. Oh, babe, I'm hungry. Like, I just want you to just naturally know and feel things, and that's what I prefer. Yeah. Ah, you need emotional stability and all. Yeah, I do. Like, and I can't do the uh people who are mean or cold. Don't get me wrong, Cancers could be mean, but for them to be mean, you have to deserve that. Like, you have to really push them to the point of no return, because the Cancer I know, especially my mom, she was a Cancer. Like, it takes a lot for her to really just finally snap. Like, it has to be built up, built up, built up, built up. But other than that, yeah. But yeah, I can't deal with people who are like mean. Well, lovers who are mean. Uh, not nice, disrespectful, careless with emotions. That's not my thing at all. It's just not. The reading of the mind. Well, not even just reading the mind. I don't need someone to read my mind. I just need someone to read my mood, or just like read my energy. You know, that's what I need. Just anticipate my emotional state or needs. Yeah. I don't know. It probably is my Libra moon too, because Libra is the Empress, right? So that's like the mother of the zodiac. Well, it's the mother in the tarot, right? In the zodiac. So it's like what do mothers do for their children? They could read what they need. They just could feel, oh, he's hungry, he needs a nap, or he needs this. Like, and I think that's why my Libra moon, that's what's causing it. So I have like this need for someone to um, just know how I'm feeling, and know when I might need a hug, know when I might need space, know when I might need whatever. Encouragement, reassurance without me saying, babe, I need reassurance. Like, you should just feel it. Yeah. Yeah, I need someone who has an emotional instinct. Perfect way to say it. And it's not, I mean, the Aries, yeah. He was a Gemini moon. He was all over the place. He was very chaotic. And I don't need that. I do not need that. I was so close to putting my hands around his neck and putting him down. Slowly, 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 slowly. Yeah, first and last Aries man of my life. Because, very insensitive at times. Like, uh-uh. Not for me. Not for me. He wasn't big on PDA. He wasn't big on, like, I don't know where it matters and help me feel bonded to who I'm with. He wasn't big in those areas. Like, he was more detached emotionally by nature. That's just how he would. He would have times to where obviously he, do his thing. But for the most part, I mean, a Gemini moon is not going to be that damn, like, I don't know, close to you. There's not. I feel like Aries is helped by my Pisces moon. Aries is helped by my Pisces. Yeah, so I mean, you can be empathetic for sure. Um, but it's like the Pisces moon and the Aries sun is constantly fighting each other. I'm pretty sure they constantly go at it with each other because that is a crazy combo. Pisces moon and Aries sun. Yep, yep. You are insane, actually. You are insane. Because it's crazy because you're an Aries is like you primarily operate with me first mindset, and yes, you can be selfish, you can be me, but then your Pisces moon, when you're in a relationship, could be a little bit more considerate, but then you could still go into that, well, me. So it's like you gotta constantly like find a balance and fight yourself to make sure that you know you're giving your partner the emotional support that they need and whatnot. Because your Aries sun wants your independence. You want to like do your own thing, but then your moon is like, no, but I want to be cuddled too. I want to be cuddled. I want to love and romance. And then your Aries sun's like, fuck that. I don't give a fuck about that. I ain't no weak motherfucker. And then your moon is like, well, hold on now. We might want to cuddle and watch Netflix a little bit and watch The Notebook. We might want to do that, right? And listen to sad songs and have a glass of wine and go in the shower and pretend that you're in some type of novella. But then come out the shower and be like, I don't give a fuck. So yeah. Yep, I'm so open. Okay, I can answer what's gonna happen. What's his name? I wanted to go to the damn pool today, but it's always fucking raining lately. Like, who's calling, Lisa? All right, we are back in. We are back in action, y'all. Sorry, back in action. My Wi-Fi was acting up. Okay, acting up. Just acting up. What's the Gemini's name I was asking about? He love the way I ride. He love the way I ride with me. I love it. I'm gonna keep it on real, baby. Hit it, hit it. I feel it tonight. So I got Is India still here? I need the Gemini's name, honey. I need to make my little tea. Oh, I'm so ready for fall. Brad, okay. Anissa, close your door. You're too loud. What's coming for India and Brad's connection? What's coming for India and Brad's connection? The Star and the King of Swords, the Four of Cups. You say he's a Gemini. He shows up at the bottom of the deck. What's your sign? You say y'all went out. Hold on. Y'all have history. Yeah, I don't know. It's talking about distance. So he's going to become cold and distant. The King of Swords is a really mental and logical card. So it just feels like he's going to be emotionally detached, distant from you is what it's saying is coming. The Four of Cups is a card of a rejection. Okay, so he could reject you. He could, or maybe just him going cold on you and staying away from you could be kind of like tell you everything you need to know. Like, okay, well, maybe he's not interested. Four of Cups, basically is saying he's not interested right now, or he's not gonna be interested at some point in the future. You do have the Five of Swords as well and the Fool. So whether he directly tells you that he's not interested or not, it could be his actions that tell you that. Okay. So I do feel like there may or may not be an actual conflict between you two to where he just tells you that. But ultimately, it just kind of looks like he's going a separate direction from you and that he's moving on with the Fool. The Fool, it's like you're going forward, you're not going back. So perhaps, I know you said y'all have history, so maybe he doesn't want to go back to what y'all had, even if you guys did hang out. That could be the final answer and the final verdict. Okay, but it's just saying he's gonna go be detached. Okay, because I mean it is obviously him because you have air energy. He's the air sign, you're the earth sign. So King of Swords is also Gemini, as you can see. It says Gemini and Taurus. So it's probably going to be him that's going to make that verdict and detach here. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be kind of like, you know, just in your head, worried, because obviously you need clarity or confused. But, and you might already be fearing that maybe he's just not interested or he doesn't want this. And I just feel like the cards are saying whatever you're fearing with him, you have a good reason to feel that way, because that may be the answer. Okay. So I don't really see anything for you and him in the future other than that detachment. Yeah, I mean, well, hey, I know that's not what you want to hear, but the cards are going to tell you the truth at the end of the day, regardless of, you know, what the vibe was. You know, he may not have any feelings for you, romantic. And that could be why he's acting like that and why you're still confused, okay? You're welcome. Not necessarily looking, I've been to myself, but just curious. Anybody else coming through? Maybe a new person? Well, you would have to send more for that, honey. That's another question. Remember, y'all, if y'all have multiple questions, you know, make sure your donation is matching the amount of information that you need.